beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impressions and review on the new Fenty foundation from Rihanna. This just launched on Friday. I went out Saturday, picked it up, and now it is Sunday and I'm making sure I'm recording this video to hopefully have it up for you guys tonight. I will let you know whether I love it, whether I hate it, is it worth the money, all of the details of the product, and of course its wear and everything like that. If you are new to my channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for more beauty and lifestyle videos, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye! So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and take the hair out of my face. This way anytime I'm applying foundation, it doesn't get caught up in the foundation in the way or anything, so you're just going to move that out the way. Then I'm going to be taking the foundation, and as you guys can tell by the title, this is going to be the Fenty Beauty First Impressions. I was able to get my hands on the color 220, which is what they color matched me, for the shade that's going to be a little bit lighter than what I am now, because if I do love it, I of course want to keep it for now summer's ending and to be wearing in the winter time, so I'm not as dark as this. So if it appears a little bit too light on camera, then just know that that is of course why, but we'll see. It may end up matching me perfectly now, who knows. So first thing I'm going to go in with is of course priming. Rather than priming the entire face, whenever I do a first impressions, I really want to see how the foundation works with primer and without primer. So to the left of my face, I'm going to be applying some Angel Veil primer from NYX, and on the right of my face, I'm just going to leave it blank and apply the foundation right on top of my actual skin. Now that I've already primed half of my face, I'm going to go in directly with the foundation. Just to show you guys, this is what the packaging looks like. It's very sleek. It has like a matte style bottle, a white cap, and then of course it says Fenty Beauty in white lettering, if you can see there. The packaging of the box is just pretty simple black, and then it almost looks like it has like a sponge type of effect going on the side of the box, and of course saying Fenty Beauty as well. Then on the bottom it says what shade you are and like a little swatch, a picture swatch of it there. It says that it's a soft matte long wear foundation. Let's see if there's any other information that it says. It says medium to full coverage for all, long wear, light as air. So it's supposed to be really lightweight, but it's supposed to produce medium to high coverage on the skin, which is always great. When I was in Sephora, the girl that sold it to me did say that I should shake up the bottle before applying. So you just kind of want to shake it up real good before using it. So I guess it will go on a lot smoother and make sure all the product blends together. I kind of do it with all my foundations anyway, but she said it's very important when applying this. Now I'm going to be going in with a Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush, and I'm going to start off first by applying it on the side that has primer, which like I said is my left side. So I'll just put a pump right directly onto the brush like I normally do with any other foundation. All right, already seeing in here from the swatch, it is like a peachy yellow base, which is good for my skin because I do have yellow tones in it. So just taking one pump. Not sure if this is going to be too much for just one side, but like I said, this is a first impression, so we'll see. It's my first time trying it out, so I can give you guys my honest review and we can see it live exactly how it works on the skin. So far, I'll say the color is really good. It matches really nicely with my skin complexion. Once again, I'm a little tan right now, so hopefully it will still work in the winter months if I decide to keep it. I'm just taking the flat side of this brush, which is exactly where I applied the foundation on the brush. And then I do like to apply a little bit over the lids of my eyes to cover a little bit of those dark circles, and then underneath the eye as well. I feel like when I apply it under the eye, that really helps for me to see the type of coverage that it produces, since that's my most problem area, my under eyes. All right, so that was one layer, one pump. As you guys can see, it did a nice flawless finish. I feel like it matches really well with the skin. And this was the primer side. So now let's test the other side. I'm gonna do the exact same, just one pump. And All right, I don't know if the primer is making a difference or not, but I feel it's taking a lot longer to blend in this right side than it was with the left. The left, it just kind of went on very smoothly. It was much easier to apply. All right, so I'm just doing one pump, and I'm gonna use that to go all over the face versus one pump on each side. And just to show you guys basically the color difference, I didn't blend up into my forehead yet, but just so you can see, it is a little bit lighter than what my skin is now, which works out for me because like I said, I'm a little bit tan right now, and I want to be using this in the fall, winter months once this tan goes away, and if I do like this foundation. So I'm gonna put a little more, mainly on the cheek area and a little bit onto the nose. So let's just see what that does as far as coverage, and then I'll blend up into the forehead. Okay, adding that second layer, I definitely felt like it added more coverage to the skin. I do feel a little more comfortable wearing this type of coverage, which is a little more on the high side. It definitely produces a coverage that you can't see like you're really wearing foundation, which I do appreciate, especially because like I said, I like something that's more full coverage, and it's really hard to find a balance between having full coverage yet not looking cakey. Now I'm just gonna kind of do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna step out for a few hours, come back in, and I'll give you guys a check-in, basically my final review on what I think after I've had a full test run of feeling how it works. Alright, so it's been a couple of hours. I forgot to do a timestamp to show you guys exactly the time that I applied the foundation, but just so you guys can see, I also did the rest of my makeup, like I said, off camera. I wanted to wait a little while so that I can tell you guys how the foundation sits, how it feels on the skin, with a little bit more time and wear once it settles all in. I will have to say that overall I am really loving the foundation. It looks really natural and nice on the skin. I'm just going to come and show you a little close-up now that everything's all finished, so you can see what it looks like on. So that's how it is there with blush, bronzer, highlighter, and everything like that. This is the front view, and of course the other side. Just a reminder, this side is where I applied the Angel Veil primer to this half of the face, and then on this side is where I did not. I will say once I put on the rest of my foundation, I feel like you really can't tell a difference whether it has primer or not. But prior to doing it and just focusing primarily on the skin, I definitely was noticing a difference and felt that it went on a little bit nicer with the primer. So it's personal preference. If you guys feel like you want to have a more smoother look, then go ahead and apply the primer. I would recommend doing that first before the foundation. This foundation does retail for $34, so I think it is a very good price point for type of high-end foundations. Anything from like NARS or Too Faced, those range for about $40 and up, so this definitely is on the lower end, and it does produce the nice coverage that all of those high-end foundations do as well. The amount that comes inside of here, let me just, I'm not sure if I told you guys that, is going to be 1.8 fluid ounces. So basically your average that every other foundation, like my Born This Way has 1 ounce. I believe the NARS Sheer Glow is also about 1 ounce of foundation, so it comes the same. I do like the nice sleek packaging. It's very compact. If I need to throw it inside of a makeup bag, it fits nice and easily in there. It displays nicely on my vanity, which is always nice when I have all of my foundations lined up. This one will look really nice added to the collection. So I definitely think I'm going to be keeping this. I'm going to be using this for the fall and the winter months and things like that. This definitely would be a really good foundation come the summertime because it is that matte look, so anytime you're getting very sweaty and hot, this is not going to make you look any oilier. For those of you that do have oily skin, I highly would suggest this foundation. And like I mentioned earlier, if you have dry skin, pop on a little bit of like argan oil or any type of face oil prior to applying this, along with mixed in with your moisturizer, and I think you still can definitely achieve it because it is not super drying on the skin. Sometimes when I'm applying matte foundations, I almost feel like it's like sucking all the moisture out of my face, but that's definitely not the case with this one. So if you're in the market for a new foundation and you were weary on the new Rihanna collection foundation, I definitely suggest going out and picking it up. I believe they have about 48 different shades, so they definitely have a wide range of colors, so anyone can find your shade in this one, especially for those of you that little more with the darker skin complexions. She really appealed to those type of skin complexions and added a whole range of colors for you. So I will give this review on the Fenty foundation 2 thumbs up. Definitely recommend picking it up. As always, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye!